Have Team MYS and Hi5, so it should be a very interesting matchup. Two very strong teams. We have a Scyther banned and a Slowbro being banned for the right side. Very known players right here on both teams, also playing in the Asia Champions League. So, this could be a preview of what we might see at the Malaysian LAN tournament as well in March. Because both of these teams can make it. Hi5 already made it actually. Hi5 already qualified for the Asia Champions League final. MYS can still make it next week. So, both of these teams could be meeting it there. Could be a kind of test to see how these teams perform against each other. Mew being first pick for Nightmew Foxy, of course, has Mew in its name, is gonna claim the Mew for its team. Answered by a Urshifu and a Delphox. Gonna see a Blissey and Clefable in the same team. Is that what we're going to see? Clefable and Blissey in the same team. No, go for Mr. Mime and a Clefable instead. So Clefable really just getting picked over and over again now. Seeing so much play after the buffs to Gravity and Moonlight. Hi5 might answer with a Snorlax. What else could they pick? Eldegoss, sure. Eldegoss or Blissey, I guess. Why don't we see any Hooper? Where's Hooper? Azumarill being considered by MYS. I'm not a big Azumarill fan still. I can't say I do like it a lot. So I would like to see something else instead. But maybe he wants to play the Azumarill. Looks like it's going to happen. And a Decidueye again as well. Decidueye and an Azumarill. Alright, and last pick for Hi5. Do we see a Charizard for Hi5? Nah, right? They'll give us a Charizard. Do they give us a Charizard? Surely not, right? They're gonna give us a Charizard. No, Absol instead. Okay, they're considered though. You know, they're thinking about it. But instead, go for the Absol as our last pick. He plays Focus Band, Potion, and Pursuit, so bit of a weird build, but nothing unheard of. We have heard of this build before. Triple Glasses for Mew, double Glasses for Clefable, special Glasses or special specs for Mr. Mime. So a lot of stacking on the left side. On the right, we only have one attack weight for the Urshifu. And here's the difference between Japanese and the non-Japanese players. These are like 10 phone players. It's funny, right? So like Japan, Europe, and A play a lot on Switch. And then SEA are known for their mobile gaming. So you can see all of them playing on their phone. Heading into our second match. It was always very interesting to see how on what device people play on, for sure. Quite interesting. And we're heading to the game. Kapfu and Gossifleur going towards top path. Gossifleur is probably going to take over the red buff. Left side we have Mary and Clefairy going for top, and Clefairy also going for the buff. So both supports going for this buff. Oh no, he's just protecting the entrance of the jungle. Okay, he's just protecting to see no invades are happening. And now we have the Gossifleur moving to top with the red buff. Solar Beam is right here, but goes off to the Snorlax. Is able to claim this last hit. Wait, Mew has X attack. Mew has X attack. I have not seen this one yet. Oh, the Solar Beam is gonna miss onto the bunny. And he's gonna lose this last hit. In X attack Mew. Alright, interesting. I mean, it's gonna be huge Solar Beam damage, but is that really worth it? I do not know, honestly. Rubis being very aggressive right now. Has the eject button away, though. Tried a bit too much to go for this Clefairy. Gets punished for losing his eject button. Did at least deal a lot of damage, but it's gonna just get healed back up by the goal. So no big deal for MYS up here. And now they can go for this Altaria spawn. Absol is also lingering on top. Looking, so it's gonna be a 3v3 fight up here. Shingdi has the Pursuit, I assume. Again, he has a Potion Focus Band that's more of a Pursuit bit, and there we go. We jump in, claiming these Altarias, and looking for another. He's jumping very deep. Did he try to do too much? He's stuck to red buff now. Off the Decidueye. He's gonna get taken down. He's probably gonna get his team KO'd as well, because they try to help him out. BKZ has no chance of getting from the red buff. Now Eldegoss also walks back, and he's also gonna get red buff slowed. Hi5! All go down because Absol just had to jump in again. They scored 21, 26, and another few points. Therefore, the side Shingdi is already back up again. And yeah, they made Shingdi. Oh, he goes down again! Shingdi! What are you doing? He just jumps in again with the Pursuit. Gets punished a second time. So 4 KOs in total for MYS up this top path. Well, that is a very good start for MYS. Especially because they have the Decidueye, right? They have to have, they have weak early game. Before level 7, so that is huge. But Urshifu was also getting taken down by Yimu in this 1v1 right here. Now Rubis, another red buff onto the Azumarill. Can he get away? The Solar Beam is there, and he lives on 1 HP. He lives on 1 HP. Do they want to try and score these points? We have Shingdi back up top side, so Mew has to be a bit careful. Yang is also going to rotate back to top path to maybe look for something right here. Solar Beam is there. Xingdi's dropping quite low, but it's not gonna be enough. There's a Spirit Checker flying through into Electro Ball. Here's the eject button back to the goal. Heavy Slam lands onto Mew. He has to be careful again. He has only X attack, so he could be quite easy to take down. If he's not careful enough, but Electro Balls are flying out. And yeah. Yumiwa bot lane. Ray actually getting a lot of experience already on the Stealth Fox. Already level 7, has the Mystical Fire, but they're very far away from having a Unite move. And we already have Azuma Reunite for the left side, and the Sidra is also very close to level 9, so huge Unite move advantage for the side of Team MYS right now. They're gonna start going for this. They're gonna see Urshifu up top path as well, so they're just gonna look for it. They have Spirit Checker and Solar Beam, great last hitting. Oh, nice Spirit Checker hitting the Absol. They're chunking to half HP. Can Froggy live though? There's a Spirit Checker into Pursuit, and it goes over to the left side. They're gonna claim the Reggie Steer, and they're gonna keep going. Those Spirit Checkers are gonna do crazy amounts of damage now with that Reggie Steer buff. Now the Swan flies through and he gets it! He gets the KO here. Spirit Checker after Spirit Checker after Spirit Checker. Well done. Good aiming by the Sidra. And they keep diving as well. They don't care yet. They keep on diving. They're gonna score a lot of points right here. What can Absol do? Goes on Night Move Foxy, has Unite move, he gets bonked into the wall. He's gonna fall, maybe Xingdi is down, yeah, the Sidra Unite. It's also gonna find Eldegoss. It's also gonna find Delphox, maybe no, Delphox lives on 1 HP. But they put the second goal out down to 11 points already. MYS just completely running away with the game right now. This is not even close. 130 to 37 points. Massive level experience. Hi5 doesn't even have a single Unite move yet. They have no Unite move on the right side. Now Absol finally hitting level 9. He's gonna pick up his Unite move. Oh, this is... I don't know what that was. That was not me. Okay. Snorlax jumping in right here, looking for the KOs onto Mew. Mew doesn't have eject button or Unite move up, because he doesn't have eject button. But he still gets away thanks to the power swap. Ooh, MYS is jumping in right now. They get 2 KOs. Electro Ball does a crazy amount of damage. They're gonna get 3 now. Oh my god. What did I just see? He gets hit by 1 Electro, 1 Spirit Check at the same time and just gets destroyed. What was that damage? Poor Delphox. Poor Delphox and Hi5. Man, they're struggling right now in this match. Oh, the Spirit Check is so much damage. Into boost out take of Mew. Focus Band is going to keep Urshifu alive. Another Spirit Check flies through. They have Clefairy Unite. Are they going to use it though? They try to knock MYM into their own team. And they get 1 KO, but they get... Oh my god, they just explode in exchange. Serve is gonna get rolled by the Mew player. They're gonna ace them. They're gonna ace them. Under the T2 goal. And they're just gonna score a crazy amount of points. 367 in total already. This is wild. This is absolutely crazy what we're seeing right now. And Hi5 again, they're an insanely strong team. And they're currently getting shafted completely. This happened yesterday, but I'm casting it live now. This stream is live. The games are from yesterday. Just so you're not confused. Oh, Snorlax is going in. Knocking up Azuma, and that's 1 KO for Hi5 at least. They also claimed the Reggie. Could be some comeback angle. To the side. So, if someone asks Dai, please say that. And don't say it's a rerun or something, okay? Don't confuse people. Because it's not a rerun. This is not a rerun. This is live. Okay, thank you. So yeah, MYS still 2 minutes left into Rayquaza spawns. And Yang taking his jungle safely. And right now, there's not much to do for MYS, because they broke both goals, they have nothing to farm. So the experience, they're actually caught up in experience. People... They're caught up in experience. 12 for Urshifu, 11 for Absol, 11 for Delphox. They're not too far behind anymore. Delphox does hit level 4 and 11 now. Wow, he goes into deep, has to use the eject button, looking for the Mew right here. MYM counter-engaging, locking up the Delphox. He's getting stunned, he's getting pushed into the wall. The Solar Beam is going to hit both. Urshifu at least trades 1 for 1 though, 1 for 2. He's going to get the Mew. Can they get some more KOs as well? 2 are down for Hi5, 1 is down for MYS. They got the Mew. Spirit Checker is flying in. Absol is looking for this KO. But Xingdi should be able to get away from it. He dodges from the Spirit Checker. The Confused not going to stand. He actually turns it around onto the Mr. MYM. And he's going to get this KO thanks to the Sucker Punch. And Pursuit combo. Wonderfully played by Xingdi. So turns this into 2v2 or 2 for 2. But they're still so far behind in points now. They are so far behind in points. Regileki's dropping loads under half HP. It's going to go over to Hi5. Big Blow's being charged and they claim it. The Solar Beam is too late. There's no chance against Big Blow anyways. But they get Snorlax with the Mew booster auto attack. And these games are so action-packed. You have another Reggie spawning on bot side and Hi5 is in a good position to take it. MYS has to clear top. Hi5 is just rotating very fast. If this is a steal, could be bad for MYS. What is it? It is a steal. It is one. So, that could be a lot of extra damage in this late game. And Ushifu's almost level 14. So, his big blow is going to be crazy amount of damage. And Spirit Check is there, and Spirit Check gets it. BKZ messes it up. And Yang is able to snipe it away. He snipes it again. Snipes to Shifu. The Cotton Guard keeps him barely alive. He's lucky that Elgos was still around, otherwise he would have been dead. Oh my god. That is crazy. They have a 310 point lead still. Can Hi5 somehow... This would be one of the biggest comebacks ever. If they can somehow come back into this match. And win it. Spirit Checkers are flying through. Ikaru's taking some damage. With level 14 Urshifu. They have no... Reggie see a Spirit Checker Sidrai, but he's getting flanked. Upso's behind them. He finds the Sidrai. Can he get him though? I think they can. Oh, Nightview Foxy's also caught. He can't get a snipe without 3 are down for MYS. And now they're going for this fight right here. CrisHeroes is also dropping low. 4 down for MYS. And Hi5 might just make this comeback happen. What a huge flank by Upsol. Wonderfully played. He also finds me who couldn't press Unite because he got stunned by the Snorlax. Charging up the big blow now. They're gonna claim this Rayquaza with the basic attack in the end. And they're gonna start scoring points. No way. They're going to win this game. 100 going for Edegos. 100 going for Upsol. 100 going for Shifu. They still need a few more points though. It's not over yet. They have to score more points still. No, they have. Snorlax 100 went in. They're now ahead. 1 minute left. A 90 point lead for Hi5. That could be the game-winning flank from Upsol right here. Wow, Xingdi. Finding the engage. That's the problem for the Sidrai still. It can just get punished very easily, very fast. If you're not careful enough. And you also getting caught in it at the same time. 26 go in for the Urshifu. Upsol is going to score another 100 points. And now Hi5 has very comfortably. They can drop the score as well if they wanted to. They could just let the 15 go in. But they just can't fight as well. They have their Fox Unite up. 6 gold for Mr. Mime. Yang is getting locked up by the Urshifu. Lightning Fox is also dropping super already. He's going to surf in. But they only have 20 seconds left to score those points. And they're going down. 3 down for MYS. And Azumarill is also going to be falling down next right here. Sucker Punch is going to go. Fabe is the last Pokemon standing. And it's also going to get taken down. Hi5 with an incredible comeback into this match. And they take the first map victory. Crazy. Draft number 2 between MYS and Hi5. Scyther and Mew are being banned. Delphox first pick for MYS. Hi5 responding again with Urshifu and this time picking CrisHeroes for themselves, and Mew is banned. They don't want to deal with Mew again. It is so annoying. Nightmew Foxy is an incredible Mew player, so taking that away, that option for the side of MYS. And Azumarill again. Azumarill again. I mean, they were winning last game, so Azumarill did probably fine, but yeah. Was Ikura gonna take down the Crustle again? Nope. Xingdi goes back onto Upsol for a second time. And Ikura is gonna pick Snorlax. Now Nightmew Foxy is hovering the Sableye. He did show a very insane Greedent a few days ago in the Asia Champions League. But they go for a Tyranitar Eldegoss. Alright, some good late game. Some good early game as well from Eldegoss, Slowbro, Azumarill, and then late game we have Tyranitar and Delphox going to be the carries to decide this match. But can I have last pick right here? A Glaceon? I would probably go for a Glaceon, honestly. But yeah, we'll see what they end up picking. Gardevoir. Okay, I do like the Gardevoir as well. I do kind of like it. I think it's a very powerful Pokemon. But I kind of worried about their damage output a tiny bit. We'll see how that goes. We shall see. Interesting. We have a Rapid Fire Scarf, Muscle Weakness Policy for Tyranitar. I do like it. Muscle Band Rapid Fire Scarf a lot. Very, very good. And Gardevoir is going for Double Glasses and Shell Bell. Ready and go into the second match. That was a very, very entertaining first game as well. The question is, can MYS repeat the early game? Because Hi5 has good late game. They know how to win team fights in late game. So, and the lead last game was not enough for MYS to actually take down a win. So, if Hi5 makes the early game a tiny bit better, and doesn't die as often, then it's going to be very difficult for MYS to actually beat Hi5. Going for this last hit right here. It goes over to Snorlax. Able to secure it quite easily thanks to the tackle. And Yemo up top side is going to start out taking a lot with this Mary right now. Mary actually has a lot of early game damage. He only gets level 4 right now. Goes in with the tackle. And he's going to get Rubis. That's going to be first KO again for MYS up top path. So starting up the game strong. They're going to score maybe those 16 points. Ah, it's going to be difficult. But he gets the last hit at least. He's not going to be able to score those 21 points, that's for sure. But at least able to steal last hits away with the Aqua Tail. Looking for it again. Can they get the Xingdi's here though? Xingdi is here for the gank and he's going to get the bunny. Looking maybe for rebongs. But no, can't quite find the engage at least. Nightmare Foxy rotating towards top path with the Pupitar. And Xingdi still staying around too. So it's going to be a fight up here, which probably should favor the Absol right now. But we saw what happened last game. They all died because of Absol jumping in. And they can't win it a second time as well. They go down again in this Altaria fight. 2 people are down for MYS. I feel like it's a deja vu from last game. And Absol jumping in. Is he gonna die? He has to live this time, right? He has to be careful. Just buying time. He's bought time enough for Snorlax to rotate towards top path. And Jamu's getting down by the Pursuit. Another Pursuit goes in. He goes, another Pursuit goes in. And another Pursuit goes in. He found all the resets. And now they actually get 3 KOs there up top path. Thanks to Snorlax rotating towards top. Nice rotation by Snorlax, paying attention to his team. And setting up 3 KOs for his team. They're also invading now. Xingdi is going to try to get this rep buff, but actually goes over to Clefable or Snorlax. One of them got the rep buff. So successful steal by Hi5. And this time, the early game is going to look much, much better after this top play. Tari's dropping very low. Xingdi has to be careful though. Goes sucker punching in. Has a Pursuit, but he's stuck against the Eldegoss auto tech slowing. And he's going to get taken down. Urshifu is going to have to defend top goal. He's going to get... No, he doesn't get this last hit. Eldegoss, I think, sniped it away. Oof. Okay. 20 seconds for the next Altaria spawn. And both teams are currently kind of rotating towards top. Snorlax is looking for its top path. You have Gardevoir staying alone on bot. Almost level 7 now. Maybe he's going to pick up the Psychic, I assume. It's going to be a Psychic, just for more damage. Could also be a Moonblast, of course. But it's not that effective against Iron Tyrant, I feel like. But it can be. Hi5 is going to claim those Altarias, and they might just rotate towards bot path now. Xingdi level 9. So Hi5 for the first fight of the game now have a Unite move advantage. We don't have a Unite move on the left side yet, and I don't know how much XP Trinita has or Pupitar, but he doesn't seem to be level 9 yet. Maybe after this blue buff. So Hi5 is using it. They actually have a Future Sight, I just noticed. Future Sight for Ray, and he's going to go for this Regice Big Blow is there, and what is he doing? Oh my god, don't give me a heart attack over here. Someone completely messes up the Big Blow, but they still get the last hit on the objective. They claim the Reggie. They're going to start diving the skull as well. And Xingdi has to Unite move right here to maybe dodge. No, the Sucker Punch used to dodge the Absol Unite. Is he going to Unite move himself? Finally he does it, but he doesn't really do too much damage with it. And Hi5 can't really find any KOs. They cannot find any KOs down here. And Xingdi is going to take this time to rotate back to top path. And Nightmare Foxy is now almost level 9. There's going to be the Tyranitar evolution. Zoom is going to be Ancient Power. Centum is also played sometimes. It's also quite good, but most players will still opt into the Ancient Power instead. Of course, it also just, I mean, it's a very strong ability, right? It is so strong. 1330 in for Hi5 bot path, and Hi5 is going to try to also defend top at the same time. You have Gardevoir down here getting locked down by the Dark Pulse. Has to be careful, has to run around now. So now my MYS has the chance to maybe score some points. Tyranitar using Unite move, he's going to go in. He's very aggressive right now. He wants these KOs. Ancient Power charged up, looking for the stun right here, but the Clefable block is buying so much time. Urshifu knocks Tyranitar back into his own team. He's going to fall for it, but they get Tyranitar. Now Pursuit Absol gets 1, gets 2. He's going to jump onto Azumarill as well. He already got 2 or 3 KOs right here. And they're also going to look for Froggy. Another Sucker Punch lands. Pursuit doesn't crit this time, but Slowbro has nowhere to go. 2 KOs for the Gardevoir team. And Azumarill can't defend this goal. 40 going for Gardevoir. Lots of experience, lots of points. 158 to 35 now for the side of Hi5. And they're also going to claim this Regieleki for free. Which also allows them to rotate back to bot path, maybe break bot goal, and also go for this bottom Regi as soon as it spawns. Man, that was a nice defense by Hi5. Very well defended. They only lost Urshifu, but they were able to get a lot of KOs. And also not make sure that no one scores really from MYS into this first base. This is the first goal, so very good defense. And yeah, this Regieleki opens up the bot path for Hi5. They can just instantly go for this Regieleki. MYS is still stuck clearing top path, so they might look for a push instead. But Hi5 knows about it. That's why they left Clefable and Snorlax top. But looking for this fighter now. Can they somehow get it? No, they can't. Urshifu this time on point. He's going to get the last hit. And now Yang he just gets destroyed by this Pursuit Absol. Xingdi now having an insane game on this Pursuit Absol. Really enjoying it. They still defend top. Snorlax Unite is there, rolling over, and he's gonna live and defend the goal. Of course, he was not going down. He was just trying to buy time, so make sure that they can't score or counter score. Pursuit Absol is here again, jumping onto Edegos, who has going to Unite move. He's going to land back down, but Ushifu's already in. He's going to look for the dive right now. Slowbro is knocked up, and Pursuit Absol is back. Sucker Punch into Slowbro, who's still alive. Slowbro is still alive somehow. Another Percy goes onto Yang, another Sucker Punch, and Shingdi just running away with this game. Another Pursuit's going to land on Edegos, and he's doing so much damage right now. Level 13 already for this Absol. Shingdi having an insane game. He is having an insane game. Crazy. Going for this as well. And yeah, he is popping off right now. 208 to 57 points. No other objective is up. So MYS looking for something here. Pursuit is jumping in again, but didn't take it this time. He has to watch out for maybe a Slowbro Unite, but it's currently on cooldown. I was going to be careful though when he jumps in. Another Regieleki spawning, and we have MYS going for this push right here. But Hi5 is already rotating with all their members back to bot side. They don't want to lose the score yet. They want to do it. Heavy Slam goes in. It's going to land on 3. Absol is back. Is he going to find the Pursuit? He finds a Pursuit. Doesn't quit though, but he's still going to get Yang with the Sucker Punch. He's going to Unite with Edegos, who's also going to fall. He's going to Sucker Punch to the Azumarill. Pursuit back out. Pursuit back in. And now he's going to heal back up with the Moonlight. Another Pursuit is in. He's going to quit. Triple KO for the Absol. The Sky is there. Can there someone get this Absol down? Doesn't look like it. Has to be a bit careful right here not to just randomly die. But man, Shingdi playing with fire, but he gets away. And with a triple KO, 4 in total for Hi5. They're looking incredible. He's just destroying this Delphox over and over again. The problem with Flame Charge Delphox is that as soon as you Flame Charge, you always proc Sucker Punch. It's very difficult for Delphox to play into Absol. Because you can't just not hit Absol, right? If you Flame Charge, the auto aim will go into Absol. If you click Sucker Punch in that moment, you will always get the stun onto the Delphox. And yeah, MYS is just gonna get this break though at least. They're gonna score 38 points with the Regieleki, and they're not too far behind on points. The points are still quite close, and they have a Trenata for late game and a Delphox, so. But Shingdi's level 15. He is level 15. I don't think I've seen a level 15 Pursuit Absol in a tournament, I have to say. At least in a high stakes tournament, because this is like, these are the best teams of Asia. Right here. There's a high stakes offline tournament, and we have a level 15 Absol. Alright, looking for maybe a fight right now. Ikura's down scouting here. But Nightmare Proxy is a level 13 Trenata, and a level 13 Trenata still wins against level 15 Absol, as sad as it is. A level 15 Absol has no chance against level 13 Trenata. As sad as it sounds. So he has to still play very careful. Also has to worry about the Slowbro Unite. That's gonna let Gardevoir try and poke a bit. But he's gonna look for the Pursuit right here. Is he gonna go in? Yes, he goes onto the Delphox again. He's gonna find it, but there's a Slowbro Unite into Azumarill. Can they somehow keep Absol alive? And they can't keep Absol alive. That's exactly what they were talking about. But Gardevoir is hitting Future Sight after Future Sight after Future Sight. He did so much damage there. And 3 go down for MYS. So much Future Sight damage, while they were all trying to pummel onto this Absol to take it down. Gardevoir is hitting Future Sight after Future Sight, and now Rayquaza's dropping super low. Can Edegos or Delphox somehow steal it away? Not against the Big Blow Shifu. Surely out of BKZ plays away. There's no way. There's the Big Blow being charged up, and he gets the last hit. Oh, his team. Hi5 is going to claim Rayquaza. They get the shields. They're going to walk towards the left side. There's still Trenata, which means he can't score against it though, so he has to be a bit careful. But Shifu is going to make it on top. Clefable is also going to make it into the enemy base, but just barely. They just barely make it. 100 good for Clefable. Man. That is just insane though. Nice play by Hi5. Incredible Absol gameplay, I have to say. Very, very good Absol gameplay. How many KOs is it in the end? 14 KOs for Shingdi on this Absol. Very well played, and Hi5 takes a 2-0 win over MYS and they move on. 91k damage for a Pursuit Absol. You know, wonderful. Good job, Shingdi.